Hey, what's up, guys? This is Justin from Justice League Swag, and I'm going to be doing a deck profile on my Black Dragon deck that I came in first with as shop qualifiers at MVP Sports. So starting off is the Buddy. I really like this card as the Buddy, even though it's a gauge, because it's like first turn playing this, gain a life, your opponent can ignore it. They have to pretty much destroy it, and then you lose nothing when it's destroyed. So I'm going to do my spell lineup first. I'm running 4 Black Cloth Blade. Nullifies and mills, get my opponent there fast so I can kill them with my other win conditions. Staple, Black Dragon Shield, 4. Sun and Darkness at 2. It's really good. It's really good late game, and I don't want to see it too often, so it's at 2. Darkness Rune, always good, so I run it at 3. Pop a size 1 that's pesky, remove a soul from a card, or what I like to do is double gauge. And the top 4 matchup is actually helped me win the game against my teammate, because he was playing Star Dragon World and he put 2 of the damage reducers into its soul during his turn. Before he ended his turn, I played 2 Darkness Rune and removed both. So that helped me out offensively a lot, because he had a ton of shields in his hand as well. So next up, Obituary, staple for Black Dragons, 4. I'm actually trying to find a way to get this into other decks, but I mean, it's ridiculously good. Play it. If you have a Black Dragon in your drop zone, you immediately draw a card. So it refunds itself as soon as you play it. Then if it's sent to the drop zone either by you or your opponent discards a card. It's like the only deck that's not good against is Legend World. Lastly, for spells, Void Slasher. This card actually steals a lot of games. It stole a few games for me with some Sun Dragon players, because I'd play Void Slasher while they were at like 3, and then attack them with Panoply Abigail that can't be negated. Items. Just 4 Dragon Force. The only reason why I'm just running Dragon Force is because I had Gale Fangs in to try to make the deck more aggressive, but you draw so fast that you'll see a lot of items, and having 6 or 7 items in here, I would see unnecessary cards when I already had the Dragon Force equipped. Next up is Monsters. Size Zeros, just 2 Devos. I don't want to see this card early, so I just run it at 2. He's really great in clutch late game. 3, Zac Crown. Zac Crown is good early, and he's really amazing late game, so I run him at 3. It's better than playing a spell and minusing to gain gauge. 3, Gaito. Gaito helps with the life breaking for Dragon Force, as well as Devos. 2, Black Panoply Abigail. Only 2 because it only helps against open center decks, and if I'm playing against a closed center deck, I have to like literally side it out. So this guy is just that 2. His attack can be it can't be negated if your opponent has 10 or more and drop. So conditions. So 4.
No card.
Black Death Dragon Abigail, the Awakened form. This card is really solid, but he's not that great if you go first. I'm going to try to work it out, but it's just having a 6/2/1 attacker. It's just too good right now, especially with Prisms just coming out. It's like if they're on a Thora, this card isn't doing much, but I can pop aside, and then this can almost hit by itself. So, might try another Abigail as well. Then the Buddy. I love this card, because games drag on and your opponent's trying to attrition you. It doesn't really matter, because you're not minusing hard for them, like clean your board or anything. Balsam. Oh, this card is so good, especially with Obituary or with my Buddy Abigail. Pop them and I instantly +2. I'll gauge and draw. Then lastly, size 3s for me. Ball Soleil. This card is so good. With the amount of gauge ramp I run in this deck, I can clear out centers with like 4 or 5 soul easily. And then with him being 3 crit monster while he has a soul, it gives me an alternate win condition in the deck other than just Void Slasher. Then also for my aggression, the last thing I'm running is 3 Death Hole. Running 3 Death Hole just because it kills my opponent. Like, as soon as you have 6 cards and drop zone, this is 6 crit. If I don't think you have a shield, I better believe I'm going to play it. 12 or more, it can't be negated. So win conditions are Death Hole, Void Slasher, and Ball Soleil for the most part. Dragon Force, not as much. Dragon Force is just a means to end. So that's my Black Dragon deck profile.